The 5 causes of the Civil War are that Abraham Lincoln was elected as president, social and economic differences between the South and the North, federal rights versus state, the rights to own slaves, and the growth of abolitionists grew. The northern states were against slavery and the southern states were for slavery. When Abraham Lincoln became president, he told the American people that he would get rid of slavery. The southern states didn't like that because their whole economy was based on slavery, and without it they wouldn't be able to make any money. If they didn't have any money, they wouldn't be able to support themselves. The southern states started to leave and start their own country. The number of abolitionists grew, and the more of them there were, the more they didn't want slavery. They tried to stop slavery, and they tried to free slaves by sneaking off slave plantations and helping the slaves escape. The southern states lost quite a few slaves. When Lincoln became president, South Carolina made a document called Declaration of Secession, stating why they were leaving the United States. They thought Lincoln would favor no slavery and try to get rid of it, which would completely ruin their economy. Some of the states thought that the United States needed the government to take more control over the decisions that happened. Some of the other states thought that the government already had too much power. Many of the people thought that with all the power the government had, they would take away some of the rights of the Constitution. They tried nullification, but when that didn't work, they moved towards secession. The southern states' economy was different from the northern states because the South was all farming and with slaves, while the North was factories and businesses. If Lincoln got rid of slavery, then the southern states would go broke. The southern states wouldn't have the slaves to do their farming for them, and if they didn't have people to do their farming for them, they wouldn't have 100% profit. The North changed and learned new ways to earn money while the South kept the way of slaves. So when they heard that slaves were going to be freed, they freaked out. The 5 reasons that the Civil War started is because Abraham Lincoln was elected president, the right for slaves, federal rights versus states, economic and social differences between the North and South, and the amount of abolitionists.